Hello, everyone, worldwide and beyond. Today, we're announcing that we will now be offering LTHS 1.1 story engineering consulting and training services to legacy enterprises everywhere, delivering a new, tremendous, transformative, supercharged boost to legacy enterprise productivity and sales using LTHS 1.1 Story Energy Engineers. Harmonic Paradise Studios is an LTHS 1.1 company, which means it's virtual, volunteer-run, no charge, by donations and gratuities, no fault, all-inclusive, social media-assisted, organic, technical, and entertainment organization. Feel free to visit the site and follow us on social media to see for yourself what LTHS Story Engineering delivers, since we're also its first customer. Before continuing, it's important to reframe things, which is exactly what LTHS does, by introducing layers, universal layers, to our view of ourselves and universe. Universal means they are applied to everything, every single thing. In this chart, we see the 6 layers of LTHS 1.1, beginning with the story layer, next being the physical layer, followed by the computational layer, then the consciousness layer, and the imaginary, and then finally the abstract layer, which is where LTHS 1.1 is and where this presentation is. Harmonic Paradise Studios is its own first customer of LTHS 1.1 reasoning motor, which means it uses the motor's story engineering abilities to build, operate, and create itself, its products, its services, its customer, and its work experiences using harmony stories over current disharmony stories that are running over social media networks, which are running over the internet over a harmonious water, mineral, and metal-containing planet, Earth, which is using LTHS 1.1 Harmony Story Engineering to do all this. No software or account is required. It's no cost, no strings to users, volunteers, donors, and it's based on a layered, virtual, abstract, harmonious, green, self-sufficient, all-inclusive type of effort. LTHS 1.1 architecture is made up of universal layers, stories, and story seasons. The layers include a software layer, which is the story layer, a CPU layer, which is the mind, and the hardware layer, which are the states, running layers over layered hydrogen cosmos, meaning that everything is a layered state of hydrogen, or a proton-electron pair, which covers all of our physical universe, including energy, physics, chemistry, biology, genetics, and so on, and all their stories. And all of that together forms a universal layered story consciousness computer and produces conscious physical living organisms such as ourselves, which all share a common water methyl backbone, which means we're all connected and unified. And actually, when you come to think of it, it's the only possible way for all this to work. LTHS 1.1 Story Energy Engineering works by making the imaginary real, recasting our imaginations as actual real imaginary senses of the real imaginary world, and then engineering it into our physical world using LTHS 1.1 story engineering tools and practices, which is exactly what companies today use to deliver any different form of reality or experience, if you will, with their customers. Disney being a great example of it, Burning Man as well. Well, LTHS 1.1 structures that ability and delivers it to all enterprises so that they're able to leverage these very same skill sets to deliver even greater experiences and value to their customers and employees. And all of that results in LTHS 1.1 story energy engineering, allowing enterprises to create perfect layered symphonies of expanding value to their customers and to their employees. Using LTHS 1.1 story engineering to access the same skill sets that Disney and Burning Man use allows enterprises to position themselves perfectly for the current and new global business environments universally, since LTHS 1.1 story energy is universal, meaning it applies in all conditions. It's always the best solution. That's what makes it universal. So it delivers a tremendous benefit to enterprises, regardless of market conditions, regions, or time frames. So this is an invitation to let Harmonic Paradise Studios certified LTHS 1.1 story engineers work with your executive sales and marketing teams to supercharge the productivity, sales, and abundance for you, your customers, and your employees, and your communities starting today. Visit our site, and if you like what you see, request a free consultation with one of our certified engineers. You can expect an examination by our certified LTHS 1.1 story engineer, a story examination followed by a team consultation. With that, you can then expect a full plan and prescription, much like a doctor's visit. And then the offer as well is there to follow up with treatment and care to help the organization achieve its new story plans. Since we're the developers of LTHS 1.1 Reasoning Motor, we currently have the only certified engineers, which is myself. And it turns out, coincidentally, that all my career, over the past 20 years, I have been using some form of story engineering, precursors to all of this, in all of my endeavors at technology companies such as 3Com, Nortel, and IBM, as well as at my restaurant, Tuco's. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much. Announcing the miraculous arrival to Earth of Paradise Story Starship, Paradise for All. Climb aboard! The Separation Story Starship you're on is sinking! Climb aboard!